Welcome back to another cool tool show and tell. Today, my guest again is Jordan Bunker. Jordan is a freelance engineer, a designer, artist, prop maker. He's based out of Oakland, California. He's a former technical editor for Make Magazine and a BattleBots robot builder. Jordan Bunker, what did you bring to show us today?
Today I have some UHMW tape. UHMW is a very slippery plastic. And so if you need things to slide across each other, like, you know, when you're pulling out your antique wooden drawers and they just kind of rub and stick, this tape solves that problem. It's basically comes in a roll, just like, you know, most other tapes. And it's translucent. It's pretty thin. I've actually cut this with a vinyl cutter before, and it's adhesive on the back. You stick it to the bottom of whatever you're trying to get to slide, across the surface, and it solves the friction problem. It's been actually really useful for me in building things like little robots. If I have two wheels and, the rest of the chassis drags across the ground or whatever, you just throw a little bit of this kind of like friction-free tape on it, and it slides a lot easier.
Wow. And then how sticky is it? I can imagine if it's not sticky enough, if it's trying to be the friction remover, that it would be more of a headache than it's worth. It's
pretty, you mean the adhesive?
Yeah.
The adhesive's pretty sticky. I haven't had any problems with it coming off. I'm not sure if it's the same stuff, but, like on the bottom of your computer mouse, how it kind of just seamlessly glides across surfaces. Yeah. It's probably something very similar to that. But I looked for like mouse dots, on Amazon, and they're kind of expensive. I think like a roll of 15 feet of this is like $6 or $7.
Great.
So, I've actually thrown it on my vinyl cutter, just on the sticky mat, and then you just cut shapes out of it. And it's another one of those tools that, like, you don't really think you'd use it that often, but when you need it, you need it. And
would you use it like on like a door that's sticky or something like that, or
there needs to be enough space for the tape to actually sit. So if your door is sticking, usually it's because the door is too tight in the frame or something like that.
Yeah.
But so I was making these sorts of like products for one of my clients that slide across a screen. It's kind of like for tracking objects on the screen, and it interacts with the screen. And so we needed something that would allow it to slide easily across that glass. And it even like felt worked, but it didn't look very nice. So we cut these little round dots out of this tape, stuck them to the bottom, and it doesn't sit much off the surface and just slides smooth as silk. So
that's cool. It's like one of those like little material science hacks, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, you can find more of Jordan's tool recommendations over on the Cool Tools YouTube channel. You can also find thousands of reader-recommended tools like these at cool-tools.org.